All right, we are gonna do another peak today. Sherman, that's Sheridan, not 14,000 feet. But I got done Princeton at around 11, and I said, I'm gonna have to drive right by this anyway. If the weather looks okay, let's try to do it. So, this is Mount Sherman. It's only 4.8 miles with 2,100 foot of gain. So this first part, you can see we have to descend across this gully. This is Gulch. And then you can see the trail goes up through the talus and around and eventually gets up there. So I'm hopeful the weather is going to be fine. The sky looks okay for now, but I should be on the summit in like an hour, I'm thinking. So someone said in the comments that they got all muddy, so I'm interested to see how that plays out. Looks like this water crossing went just fine. There's some other cars here, so I'm assuming there are people up there. Saw several cars driving back. It was a semi-rough dirt road. Nothing too bad, not like yesterday on Shavano, but not great either. It was only about 3 miles on the dirt road. So if I could bang this one out, this would be fantastic. I just don't like how I have to drop now to start. Trailhead's at like 12,000 feet. Summit's at just over 14. Looks like we gotta cross this gully here. Shouldn't be too bad. They got bridges for us. I'm really curious about all this mud people talked about. Maybe it's up here. Probably is. I'd rather not get all muddy and wet. But anyway, check in higher up. But the summit is, I don't actually know where it is on this ridge, but you get up and it's pretty flat. But it will be steep climbing to get up there. So check in later. So we've come across the Gulch, Iowa Gulch, and now the fun's gonna start because we just got downhill flat. We might even be, we're about at the car elevation now. So we just wasted, I don't know, 0.3 miles of the 2.4 up, not gaining at all. So, and the summit, we have to walk flat on for a while. So this is gonna be over 1,000 feet a mile on the ascent. We have to go through all this talus. It's about what we're entering now. This is called a talus slope. So just gonna be heading up this eventually to a saddle, I believe, but that won't be for a while. So this will be slow going. It's okay though. So we'll check in higher up. I somehow ended up in the middle of a large talus field, crossed a sketchy snowbank. There were no footprints, so I was really confused. And now I see a trail lower down that I'm up above. So I'm not sure how I got off trail. I was following cairns. So I'm just gonna hopefully shortcut this. Yeah, there's our trail. Here's a semblance, look at that. Semblance of an upper trail here. I swear I was following cairns. So there's Iowa Gulch, but continuing to head up the talus field. There's the saddle up there. Yeah. I have no idea what it's at, but I'd imagine it's definitely over 13. So, a bunch of people coming down now. This is very steep. I'd rather it be nice and steep up to the saddle than more mellow on the ridge. This will be quick going down though. You can sort of slide. So anyway, working my way up slowly but surely. Almost to the ridge. A lot of people coming down. It's a hard climb. We're not quite there yet. I almost just want to go straight across. But I think that's your summit up there. Come all the way up. I don't know what our elevation is. I would guess 13.2 or 13.3. Dark clouds over there. So I do want to hurry up and get this banged out. So check in later. Climbed up probably a good 400 feet from the saddle. Still more steep terrain to get up to the ridge proper. Adventure, we only have 400 vertical feet left, but I didn't check. Wishful thinking. Just want to get to the ridge. That cloud's okay for now. Check in higher. On the ridge, getting blasted by wind. The summit's a little higher than that point. I think it's beyond. We still have 200 feet, and that's probably only 150. So, the wind does stop every now and then, which is nice. Next check-in will be at the summit. Should be up there 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna pass people on the way down. So alright, check in at the summit. Well, we're up on the ridge. I don't know what the official summit is, to be honest. It's pretty flat up here. If anything, that's on top of the snow. Those views down. The lake out there, big lake out there. I'm thinking it's maybe this rock pile up here. I mean, I could walk along this whole ridge to guarantee I hit it, but is that really necessary? To me, it seems like the high point right here. going up a little bit right here. I mean, it could be that point over there too. Yeah. It technically says it's over there, so I don't want to cheat. I'm gonna go all the way over to that high point. And then I'll hightail it back. I'll be able to descend pretty quickly, I think. It's like loose scree. This is an anticlimactic summit. Down there is just a bunch of saddle. That's Leadville down there, that town that you see, and I don't know what that lake is. It's a pretty big lake though. Thank God the wind has died down. I was getting really cold with the wind. It's got to be up where these birds are. I'm not going any further than that. Some sort of stick in the ground. Look at this. You could just like walk right off this thing down to those hills, grassy hills down there, all the way down. There is another way up on the other side. This isn't the summit. I don't know what is. There's something stuck up here. What is that? This has got to be it. All right, Mount Sherman summit. A long way down to my car. I am gonna get out of here quickly. The black cloud's not there anymore though. So we're leaving the Iowa Gulch Trailhead. What the hell is this guy wearing? Interesting. Just wanted to show you all this old, I think it's mine stuff. But look at these structures with all the logs. They're pretty big. And they litter the hillside. See way up there? Over on the left, there's more on the right here. Very fascinating. There's this over here, whatever that guy is. It's the wheel pulley. So this is Leadville. It's over 10,000 feet. I believe it's like the highest elevation incorporated town in the US, maybe. Or maybe in the lower 48. Nah, because Alaska would be too icy to have anything up there. I think in the US, it's the highest elevation town. So it's very old looking. Silver Dollar Saloon.